Greetings from the Whole Elephant Institute. Still walking by the side of the water and the mountain, and just want to make a statement. When I walk by the water and just remember the turtle lake in Flushing, and just feel very interesting that everything as if I'm in a different state and totally different place, but the layout of the community is just so much the same. Like in Flushing I have access to like 3 supermarket for food, and here it's the same. And so Flushing I like to go to the lake, Turtle Lake, and here's the lake. Flushing I like the library, and here is the library. So just feel that human life, right, in every regard, sometimes you think that it's different when you fly away from somewhere, but actually it might be just in the way of different manifestations of the same from other dimension. And I always say that we are living in the holographic universe, and we perceive to be external, most likely it's internal, and we're just seeing ourselves. So when we make a breakthrough in our spirit, our life as if like changed. So it is the correspondence of the internal journey. I believe that we always look outwardly and perceive things with our naked eyes as external. And Plato always actually pointed out through his very famous essay about the cave, right? Yeah, Plato has the wisdom to understand that we are actually living in the cave. We forget, as a matter of fact, that everything outside is everything inside. If you want to change your life, work on your inside. No need to try to change the shadow, the external world, physical world. Actually, it's the shadow of our inner world. Most people, they live in the shadow and they're happy with the shadow. They try to change the shadow. People just don't recognize that it's a delusional world we are living in as a human being. Everything is shadow. We think it's real. Now what's real, we cannot see. Eventually you can see by doing one thing, is to work on yourself. Let's try to walk this way. My library. I come here so late, most likely the library is already closed. But at least I will be able to see the time of library. The timing. Let's see the timing here. So the summer quarter is finished. Now, in between quarters is September 20th to August 20th to September 27th, 2022. Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday are closed. Yeah. 5 o'clock, before 5 o'clock. You can come over here. Let's just take a peek of the inside, how pretty that is. Oh, it is beautiful. Definitely need to come here during the opening hours. Yeah, it's closed. 5 o'clock. Yeah, I need to come here earlier. Look like it's a nice, beautiful.
It's really nice. It looks like Harry Potter.
Yeah, I was peeking inside. I was like, oh, it looks good. I need to come in here. I'm from New York, so
I see.
I was just wondering whether we need a UW ID or this and that.
You can just get in there.
Anybody can go in there?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
That is really nice.
You need an ID. You can just.
They can give a guest pass, right?
When you are like walking in, just like be quiet and that's it. Like,
yeah.
There are people studying.
But what about have access to the computer? Do you need a
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Guest ID?
I wouldn't know.
You don't know, yeah.
Probably. I just don't know.
We shall try to find out.
There are like places where like to get in you need to like show your
have
ID.
a card.
And then when you are in you can use the computer. So.
Yeah, but this one is different, right? This one I don't see a place you need to show a card or something. It's like everybody seems. This one everyone can come in here. Yeah, that's really really nice. That's what library is supposed to be, you know. For even those people, I met someone looked like a homeless, but he told me he come to this library, and people let him in, and he actually get onto computer too. So I think this is very compassionate. Yeah, I know. I was wondering whether this is the library he's talking about. Yeah, he told me he goes to UW Library.
I think it's this one. Yeah.
This is the one. Yeah.
So this is the
This is the biggest one, right?
biggest.
Yeah, and that one probably is primarily like for students to do research. But this is probably for general public to come in.
It's all for students.
It's all for students. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's beautiful. I just got here from New York,
Nice.
July 18th, and I said it takes me almost 2 months to find the library. I usually when I go to a new city, a new place, I always first find the library.
This one is the best one, yeah.
It is really good, huh?
It's so nice.
Yeah. Are you working here? Are you studying here?
Yeah, I'm studying. Yeah.
What do you study?
Oh, no, sorry. I'm working here as a scientist in organic chemistry.
I'm a scientist too.
Oh, really? What do you
I'm a
do?
molecular biologist.
Oh, nice.
Signal transduction. So I have a PhD in cell biology and molecular biology.
Oh, cool.
And I am actually one of those leaders in the cancer research field.
So you're
I
in
study
the
cancer mechanism.
Fred Hutchinson.
I have a lot of colleagues in Fred Hutchinson Cancer Center, but I used to before I went to New York, I used to be the principal investigator at Department of Immunology of UW.
Oh, really? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so you came back.
18 years. Took me 18 years to get back to Washington State because when I was a research scientist in UW, I was affiliated professor. My main appointment actually is in downtown Seattle. Do you know the Benaroya Research Institute? It's a cancer immunology
the Benaroya
institute.
Hall,
Yeah, Benaroya Research Institute, like Virginia Mason Medical Center, right next to it. Because
Well,
maybe
I'm not like from here.
Yeah, exactly. When we are scientists, we just focus upon our work.
Yeah.
When I was here, like between 1999 and 2004, I spent all my time in the lab. I never really came here. I didn't even know this library exists. So it took me 18 years. So what happened was that when I was doing my research at Benaroya, tried to investigate the practice called Falun Gong, Falun Dafa. It's like very ancient practice of mind, body, and spirit. And in China, attracted 100 million. And according to health survey, a lot of people had what we call a system level disease, like cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure and stuff. They actually totally healed.
Oh, really?
So I was like, we need to really study what is going on here, and I need to see whether it's true or not. So I decided to do a research project.
Oh, nice.
Chinese Communist government immediately blacklisted me.
Oh, really? So
Not only that,
you got to come here.
Not only that, they mobilized the governor. The time the governor is like a Gary Locke, and his grandpa is from China. So he claimed that he, can help American people to do business with Chinese Communist government, and then ended up he followed the Chinese Communist government's order to shut down my lab.
Oh, wow.
That was 2004. I had to basically decided to relocate to somewhere else to continue my research project, and I went to New York. And then I decided to build my own research center,
Oh, wow.
research project, and research institute. So right now I have a 501c3 for 18 years now. It's called the
nice.
Whole Elephant Institute. Search me, you will find me.
I'll check it out
The
later.
Whole Elephant Institute.
cool.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Lotus King-Weiss.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Nice to chat with you. So here is a new start. I think that's like my office space right here. My library is always my office space to do great research and start to connect with the students, the professors here, and get my story very clear and loud to help people understand what's really going on with our human body and why we have to pay attention to something called spirituality, faith, divine words, and miracles. If we don't do that, then we will never be able to be awakened, and we are always blind. And we don't want to be that, because we're here, we already went through so long a journey, and we are here to be awakened. So look at that incredible picture I'm going to take. Yeah, Mr. Washington standing up high there and looking at the campus. And the sun is above, bright and shiny. Truth is most precious.